name is Mother. Hi, Mother. Hi. I love you, Mother.
Is she filming this? Because I want the people to know this. You know, I'm too old now. I'm burned out. I don't do shows anymore. And besides, I'm afraid. I get nervous. People make me nervous. I don't want to tour. Even the guy that wanted to hire me in Ogden, Utah, wanted me to have somebody come with me. You know, so, I'm not playing anymore. I am not touring anymore. I'm the meanie. I'm the meanie. I'm evil, wicked, and stingy. I'm the meanie. I'm the meanie. The Beatles talk about me in their movie. I once had a girlfriend named Sue. I took her out to the zoo. She told me she was pregnant, so I hit her in the stomach. I'm the meanie. I'm the meanie. Like that one? Huh? How do I play guitar? Would you believe I never had a guitar lesson in my life? I don't even know how to play it. But my friend gave me a guitar, said, bring it in the act. The crowd goes crazy when I come up with a guitar, you know. They went crazy at my last gig. More. Germany! 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 Am I popular in Berlin?
Underground popular, yeah.
What do you mean underground? Am I popular?
Yeah.
It's like, say, the Beatles or Eric Clapton, or am I popular in Berlin?
You're popular in Berlin, maybe not as much as the Beatles.
As the Rolling Stones?
Maybe not as much as the Rolling Stones.
Frank Zappa? Songs in the Key of Z. I'm in this book. Whole chapter. 10 pages. Lawrence Wayne Fischer was born in Los Angeles on November 6, 1944. Facts about his pre-Zappa days are sketchy. As a teen, he apparently assaulted his mother. Plural one or more times, earning 2 institutional stays. His psychological disorders were organic and possibly drug agitated, though no one seems to know for sure. Statements by Fischer on the matter are contradictory and unreliable.
Is that true?
No, but I've had problems throughout my life.
What kind of?
Problems. Thrown out of high school, just problems. Problems.
And your mother sent you to a medical hospital?
Yes, she committed me. Yeah. Because I broke the neighbor, I threw a bottle inside a store window. That's why. And I assaulted some people. And I was seeing a psychiatrist. They had me under psychiatric care. And I got thrown out of high school so they could commit me to a mental institution. And Zappa knew I had all these. Zappa didn't care. Zappa told me, I know you have problems, but I'm going to make a record like nobody ever made before, you know. He probably didn't even care about me, you know. I'm going to make it an original record. And you're a great songwriter. Although you should learn to shut up sometimes. You talk a lot. But you're a nice guy. You're wonderful. But you're going to scare the people in the music in this. And I did. I scared them. My family said, are you crazy? Who's going to listen to those songs? You know, my family didn't like my songs. They hate my songs. Lousy songs. You'll never make it. But now I'm in books. Rock and roll history books, right? Right? Who thought I'd be in rock and roll history books, right? Although outsider musicians, it's still a history book, right? Am I right? Am I right, Till?
Sure.
It's not like, but it's still some kind of rock and roll book, right? I mean, look, there's some rock stars here, right? Look at Tiny Tim, Captain Beefheart, right? Am I right? Sid Barrett, right? Daniel Johnstone? Let's go. I want to go. I want to go under heating pad. I'm getting old, I'm telling you, man. Jesus Christ. Old fucking man. I'm an old fucking man. I'm an old 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 man. Let's go. I'm an old man. I'm an old man. Come on. That's why I didn't want to do this. Because of my back. Damn it. Where's the car? Son of a bitch. I want to get my back in a heating pad. It's not funny, man. My back's hurting me. Where's the car?
It's over there.
Jesus, man. I want to go home for a while. Buy me a sandwich and then we'll go home, okay? All right?
Yeah.
My back is killing me all of a sudden. What is this shit? God damn it. For a fleeting moment, I had a fleeting moment of fame in the sun, you know. I played on the same show with Janis Joplin, the Everly Brothers, the Byrds. Yep, Frank Zappa introduced me. Yep, and I went over that day too. I followed Buffy St. Marie. You ever heard of Buffy St. Marie? So I haven't had much of a career though. It was exciting in the beginning. It was. 10,000 people cheering me. Can you imagine? 10,000 people cheering me. And then after I do the show, the manager of Frank Zappa says to me, "You were so good, instead of giving you $25, I'm going to give you $30. I mean, these are the kind of people I'm dealing with. It's awful. All you'll ever meet are cheaters and liars. So I came up with Don't Be a Singer, derailroad it. My life has not been that good. Don't be a singer. Trust me. The odds are against you. If you make it, everybody's jealous of you and they hate you. If you don't make it, everybody hates you because you have no money. So you can't win. So I'm better off doing nothing."
Oh, I have been railroaded by everybody. I have been sent off the track to wander like a bull. Oh, I have been railroaded by everyone. They are liars and they are thieves and they left me to stand around like a derailroaded bull. Oh, I have been derailroaded by the vipers and the sneakers. They have sent me off the track like a derailroaded bull. Oh, I have been derailroaded.
It was a very unique experience working with Larry on that particular record because, as you know, as gifted as Larry is, he's also cursed with emotional problems that tend to prevent him from reaching his dreams. And Larry would say he would never tell us where he was living for many months, so we would arrange to pick him up at a specific location at a specific time. And we would pick him up, get him something to eat, take him to the recording studio, and then take him back. But at least half the time, he wouldn't be there. He wouldn't be there when we went to pick him up. And that was difficult. And also, a great percentage of the original recording sessions, he would leave. Just like you'd think he was going to the bathroom or something, or the kitchen, and then he wouldn't be there. And you'd go find him, he'd be running down the hill, hitchhiking away. And we were devastated because when it was finished, it had the opposite effect. Instead of Larry being happy with it and being proud of it, it freaked him out. He got paranoid about it, and he began to think there was a conspiracy to murder him between Barnes and Barnes and Dr. Demento and I believe Devo, Mark Mothersbaugh from Devo, and a few radio station people, other people. He heard things in the music that, quite honestly, isn't there, that he interpreted to be as a conspiracy to cut him into little pieces, throw him in the ocean, and feed him to fish heads or something.
Yes, they are. No, they're not. They're not happy. They're not snappy. I'm walking down the street and nobody's happy. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. No, they're not. They're not happy. Was that a good one? Yep. You ever heard that one before? I'm walking down the street and nobody's happy. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. No, they're not. They're not happy. They're not snappy.
One of the things that I used to do with Larry is make him write a song. He would say, you know, I've got a new song. And I go, how's it go? Oh, I have been derailroaded. Great. Is there any more? No, I'm working on it. Okay, Larry, we're going to sit down and we're going to work on it. Why have you been derailroaded? Because, and so I would really not, you know, I would collaborate with him to get his thoughts so that there was more than a 10-second song. But he really hasn't written much for the last 15 years. He hasn't performed much either. Once in a while. It's a rare event for Wild Man Fischer to perform.
When I was young, I had so many dreams, and they all turned into failure beams. I walked the streets with a bag in my hand and a shoulder a chip. Watch out for the sharks! 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 Record producers, A&R directors, watch out for the sharks! Some of this is good, right?
There are times when I have felt Larry really should have been like a halfway house, or maybe someplace where his room will be cleaned and his meals will be prepared, but he does not want to do that. And it's his choice, you know, it's his life. He's lived some really hard times. I know there was a point in time before I knew Larry that he lived in a park for like, I believe, 2 years. I believe it's 2 years, but I know he lived in a park for quite a long time. This was before I knew him. He's certainly, it doesn't help his paranoia to be living in hotels where there are dangerous drug deals and prostitution and violence going on around him. You know, if you're paranoid and you're in a dangerous environment, how can that not fuel your own paranoia? So that's sad.
How's time? Maybe I can go back in time. Could you picture me going back in time? Larry, wake up, time to go to school. Mommy, do I always have to go on that bus with all those mentally disturbed kids? What do you think you are? Mother, I love you. No, you don't. You never. All you ever do is go in your room and then do nothing. Yeah, nothing. You'll always be a nothing. Mother, I love you.
Sometimes I worry.
Oh, I worry. Oh, do I worry?
About my friends.
And I never had any friends when I was a kid. Oh well, now we're back in the real time.
Do you know Larry Fischer?
No,
You don't?
no.
He used to stay here. He is a huge guy, white guy, who's wearing always a bass cap, and he's a little strange.
I know a lot of strange ones, but I don't know a Larry Fisher.
You know Larry Fisher?
Yeah,
Yeah?
that's where he had that's where he did the filming?
Yeah?
Oh, shut up. Oh, don't put me in there. Too high for me.
You do know Larry Fisher?
Yeah, I know.
Tell me something about him.
He's a big guy with a beard that likes to wear baseball hats.
That's him. Yeah, what do you know about him?
I'm good friends with him. He had a career in show business and music. Didn't work out. Man Fischer, they used to call him. He acts like he's the kind of guy that acts like he got something lousy happened to him, and that he's on a bummer about it. You know, now he's cast off into the world by himself. The whole thing is that thing fell through. You know, the record thing. If you talk to him, that's what he'll say. Say, I had a record deal and it didn't work out right. He's kind of an irritating type of dude, I think, because of he's got pretty bad karma, you know, because he never does any chanting or meditating or anything like that. He just gets up and goes, you know. I could probably chant for Fisher and find him for you, if you want me to do that.
Yeah, please do. That would be great. Would you do
I will do that. I'll do that for you.
We have a big problem that we lost him. He was staying in an hotel and we didn't know where, but now he moved out. I think the rent was too expensive, or he was paranoid, or I don't know.
Okay, I'm looking for Larry Fisher. I want to find him. I'm noting him.
Right around the corner, just around the corner, stands the corner of fate. I hear God a speaking, he's a speaking to me. Right around the corner, just around the corner. Let's go this way. I don't know all these fucking black people looking. Jesus Christ. I had money once upon a time, but I don't have it now. Spent it all. And my rock star days are kind of over with. It's not as if I'm still wild. I'm not wild, man. This is not 1968, you know.
It's a hard business. Please
Rosemary
tell me
Clooney and
if you agree.
It's a hard business. It's hard for you and hard for me.
It's a hard business. Reaching way down in your soul.
It's a hard business. Singing jazz or rock and roll.
It's a hard business.
Push the button to 52.
It's a hard business.
No, you went back the other way. There.
I'm a man. I'm a man. I'm a great big man. Don't you make me cry. Don't you make me cry.
You're going back the other way.
I stood out in the rain.
Go back, go forward. I want to feed a little Kathy.
I cried myself into.
Do the wild man, I think. Wait a minute. Turn around. You got to turn around. Just do the wild man. You remember that? You've heard this before?
There's a new dance going round the land.
Come on, everybody, do the wild.
Wild man. Throw your arms up, pretend you're a child. That's it now.
You're getting wild.
Do the wild man. In a
You've heard this before?
Do the wild man. And regain your youth.
Do the wild man.
In your science class.
Do the wild man.
And the midnight man. Do the wild man. Ta-da-ta-da-too.
I do the wild man.
Ta-da-ta-da-ta. Do the wild man. Ta-da-ta-da-tee.
Do the wild man. I never
Do
knew.
the wild man.
You like this? A lot of people don't like this.
I do the wild man.
Don't be a singer's good, though. D. Railroad is good, too.
I do the wild man.
But I haven't made another album in years, a fresh new album in years. So it's not like people are knocking on my doors, you know, to make records. Trust me, Warner Brothers, I had a meeting. This guy had a meeting for me, and they didn't want me. Because I only sell like 1,000 records in 2 years. My record sales are low. I have no career. There's no career. I'll make an album with Eric Clapton if he wants, okay? One more album, but only, and it has to be, you know, with my way. He has to do it my way or there's no record in it.
Are you still writing songs?
Well, yeah, but they're not that good. You ever heard that song, Mood Swings? You ever heard that one?
Oh, that sounds good.
Mood swings, mood swings. I go through so many mood swings. You like that?
That's good.
Mood swings. I sing all the time in the house and everything. They hated it. They thought it was terrible. Everybody in my family thought it was horrible. Retarded, terrible songs. How could you come up with such songs? They thought it was sick, you know what I'm saying? So, it was, they hated it. They thought I would never be nothing. They wanted me. They sent me to special schools. The state sent me to special, you know, to learn a trade, you know. And they have me sleep there, and I'm going to learn with these other people that maybe I might be productive, you know. Forget the singing. That's horrifying. It shamed the name. It shamed the, you know, my mother said, I shamed the Fischer name. I shamed the name. That music is so terrible and so crazy that I actually shamed. I shamed. If it is possible, you shame. My husband is turning in his grave because you shamed the name of Fischer forever. You have shamed the name. I can't go anywhere without people saying, that's your son? You know, come on. I mean, there's no, you know, people thought you were crazy. They didn't like your singing. It's like, you know, Frank Zappa's, how'd you find such a person? Frank Zappa, is he crazier than you are? You know, I think I ruined my life. I really do. How am I going to earn a living, my mother? Now what are you going to do for a living? You're going to be a bum. You're going to bum off us. Well, let me stay. I want to stay in the house. You know, I can't support myself. Well, you can't. You cannot stay. Go live on, government will take care of you because you're crazy. So they'll take care of you. I ruined my name. I ruined everything. I'm too old to be a singer now. Too old. Well, they love me all over the world, but there's not that many people. They're scattered. You know, am I right? Shit. A person like me who has nothing, hardly. Shit.
All you'll ever meet are cheaters and liars, liars and thieves, and robbers and swindlers. That's all you'll ever meet. That's all you'll ever see. Don't be a singer. Doon, 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 doon. Yes, all you'll ever meet are smooth-talking chiselers, chumps and deceivers, and snakes in the grass. That's all you'll ever meet. That's all you'll ever see. Don't be a singer. Doon, 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 doon. Oh, all you'll ever meet are tricksters and traitors, land rats and lifters, larcenists and hoods, bilkers and dillards, embezzlers and gypsters. Don't be a singer. Doon, 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 doon.